Hey guys, how's it going? It's KlaireeBerry and I'm going to do a water sign reading. So it's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the Cancer moon that we're having right now. Now we came into this moon at about 5:45 or so on Saturday morning today. So this is going to be a moon that we are in through Monday. Okay, so this is rest of the weekend vibes here. Okay, and I already did a general collective. If you have not seen that, you can see if that resonates with you. As usual, this is a general reading for all water signs. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be for water signs who are water sun signs, moon signs, rising, ascendant, north node, south node, cusps, cross watchers, etc. So feel free to check out some of the other videos too if you want to do some more cross-watching or check out your moon or I tend to find that your Mars and your Venus are also very applicable. I feel like they're, the closest planets to us outside of the moon, which technically isn't a planet, but, it definitely affects us nonetheless. Okay, and especially me since I'm double Cancer. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. And we're here to get you answers and clarity that we are seeking for anything that we need to know about. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some angel oracle cards here. And I'm just going to speak briefly about we're really coming into a lot of Scorpio energy too. So this is like a really good time for water signs, I feel like. Water sign, let's see, we'll go into Scorpio on Tuesday. Okay, so after we've been in the Leo moon for a minute, we're going to go into Scorpio. And then right after that, we'll go to a Virgo moon. And then we'll go to a moon in Libra. So there's a lot of Libra energy. We're still kind of like, I forget what planet is in Libra as well. There's some planets that are also just making their transition from Libra to Scorpio as well. So there's this energy of like getting our relationships right with ourselves, and then moving on. And to me, it just feels like this big, like, do your work now. Not while you can, but while you have space and time and energy, while the energies are right. Okay, so we have patience. Okay, your dreams are your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. I love it. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Well, that's always a good sign, It's like waiting for those little sprouts to come up. Don't give up right before that little sprout hits the surface of the dirt, That's when I think a lot of people give up with stuff. You gotta keep nurturing it, keep believing. Whoa, okay, wow. Some more of this same kind of energy. You're so close. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. They need nurturing and patience. You're very close to achieving your goal. And this could be numerous goals. Okay, I feel like it's an overall goal for a lifestyle that you're coming into or a life that you're creating. Okay, so I am going to take a little bit of I'm going to take two or three here of the Crystal Visions Tarot, just kind of add some more extra additional overlying energy. I'm doing this lately and I kind of like it. So we got the Queen of Wands. Okay, coming into our own more and more over what our passion is. Whether this is passion for people, person, yourself, the work that you're doing, your mission. Okay, let's take three. Ooh, okay. And I've already had these cards come up twice. Not this one, but these two cards have already actually popped out for me twice today. So this is very much Cancer moon energy. Okay. So, to me, this is about balancing these different parts of ourselves. Okay, we're balancing our law of attraction side, our passion side, our mission. Again, whatever your burning flame, whatever you want at that moment, that's one side of you. And then you also have to it's like showing up for other people, but also just making sure that everything, is right, like within yourself to where that you're available. And just feeling good things, but also that pull to kind of do too much or it's almost like this overextension. And that's why these are all coming up And this is the inner work that we do. Okay, so it's like a balance. It's like a balancing of our social life, a balancing of wanting to feel good with wanting to do this work that sometimes doesn't feel as good. And it's also looking back into the past. Okay, so kind of, again, just like balanced, but it's like we have different things on our mind. You know, like I said before, you're very close to achieving your goal, but I feel like we have more than one goal here. Okay, you've got a whole lifestyle that you are in the process of creating. You're creating a new beginning, and it does take patience, because the bigger the changes in your life, you know, the longer it's going to take. It's like weight loss. You know, if you lose weight super fast on some kind of cleanse, the faster you're going to gain it back. But the longer you take to really painstakingly make sure you're doing the right thing, do it the healthy way, all of this stuff, then that's all the better for you, and all the more lasting the changes are going to be. Okay, let's jump right in here. Oh yeah. Water signs setting boundaries. Okay. Yeah. It's like we've had this in our heart to kind of have this new beginning for so long, maybe like most of the year, all of the year, whatever, that it's like we do kind of feel like we should be there. We should be further by now. Why are we not there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah, this new beginning has to fully sink into our minds. And we've got to go back, you know, you got to go back and heal the inner child to really be able to stand, you know, in your own, to really be able to come to a place where you're putting yourself first, and to get over a lot of this self-sabotage that we do. A lot of these codependencies, a lot of this overcompensation, a lot of this blaming, a lot of this even savior complex, the bozo effect. Okay, this is about setting boundaries. And this is definitely about, yeah, it's like we need to be really choosy right now who we're giving our energies to. Okay, your energy, you only have so much time in a day. You only have so much, you know, money in a day. You only have so much just actual energy, you know, and it really is like, if you want this, you got to figure out what's the truly best thing for you to do to get there. And it's almost like we have some competing interests here. You know, again, it's like, oh, we want to have fun, but then we also want to do the inner child healing work. If you're going to prioritize it. If you're going to make this, why are all of these like coming out like this? I'm really confused, but I'm going to take them all. Okay. So yeah, there's a big need for us to almost like grow up a little bit, just like get more power over ourselves. And again, I think a lot of it has to do with setting boundaries right now. You cannot continue to accept the things that you used to do, that you used to accept, or do the things that you used to do for yourself or with others, you know, if you're going to start this new beginning. That's all there is to it. I think you're getting signs of this. You may be ignoring it a little bit. Okay, but if you want to be successful with this new beginning, you have got to learn how to, you know, again, prioritize, figure out what needs you at this time. Do you really need to have fun, go out and have fun like you always do? Or are you just having fun out of habit and doing things that, you know, you've always done? Okay, this is a long-term thing. Okay, this change, this is big, and again, it's in so many areas of your life. This is your relationships, this is your mission, this is your, you know, your top relationship, your significant relationship, and your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your past. This is a lot of things coming into one here, and you've just got to keep on having faith. You may feel like you're still in between this new beginning, you know, the past and the future, and you're still on this teeter-totter, where, but you and only you can get yourself off of that teeter-totter. Okay, you don't need to teeter back and forth, do this flip-floppy shit. You need to jump. You'll feel it when you get there. It's following yourself, following your intuition. It's not paying attention to, you know, outside influences, because they don't know. When other people are telling you what to do, giving their advice, they may mean well, but they're telling you what would be best for them. They're not in your relationship. They're not in your life, so they don't know. So really it's about following yourself, and also fostering this connection that you do have with the divine, and fostering your connection with yourself, which is the divine, in order for you to be able to make the best choices. Okay? And don't distract yourself again with, oh, this relationship, this one's saying this one's saying that. I feel like there's a couple of people, at least in your life, who are saying something and maybe blocking you from getting what you truly want. Again, There is no room for giving energies to the shoulds and what people say. You should do this. Well, you should do that. Nuh-uh. This is about you. Only you know what you want for your relationship, for your, balancing out your own energies, and for getting somewhere. Okay. And the way that you do that is to get, again, in deeper and deeper connection with yourself. Go deeper and higher, and you're able to kind of shirk off some of these belief systems that you've been put in, whatever it is, whether it's religious or not. A lot of it's just like, again, you should do this. You should grow up and get married by now. You should have kids by now. You should really get a better job. I'm like, no, don't live for other people. This is your life. This is your life. And the only thing you got to figure out is about you and your inner child. What does your inner child need? What does your inner child want? That's the number one relationship that you should care about. And once you do that, it's going to help you be able to go through life in just a much better way. You're going to be able to pick and choose. What's a good thing? What's a good thought? What's a good action? How can I foster these more positive feelings? I feel like right now there's something, definitely these beliefs, these mindsets, these expectations in our life that we've probably carried around with us since we were a young child. These are blocking us. We've got to balance them out. We've got to kind of transmute that energy, and we have to go in, we have to do the inner child healing work. That's what I'm getting right now. A lot of times it'll come through as shadow work, but this is coming through as inner child healing work. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of movement after you do this. You have to hold it though. You have to hold it first. You can't be like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go to there? It's like, you got to maybe step away from the things that you used to do. Step away from, you don't have to step away from your friends and everything that you used to do completely. But if you play basketball every other day at 6:00 and you really are having time where that you need to give to yourself right now, then you can say, take a week off or something, take a break and prioritize yourself. Prioritize figuring out your passion, figuring out your mission, your purpose, figuring out your inner child, figuring out how to love yourself and heal yourself, and not necessarily worry about what others are giving to you or what they're not giving to you. Okay? It's deeper. We need to bring our relationships to a deeper level, I feel like, as well. Okay? So yeah, there is movement. Again, there is movement, but we still have to be patient. We've got to wait for the storm to blow over. We've got to practice this as well, though, and kind of, again, get enthusiastic about this new thought. Who are you? What are you doing differently? Are you really different than you were? Because if you don't believe it, if you don't see it, if you don't understand that, then nothing on the outside is going to change. You have to change on the inside first. And a lot of this is about thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. Keeps coming up. Swords after swords after swords. All of the, the blindness. You're carrying things the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. There's something that needs to be dealt with here for sure. And it's probably that, maybe doing some shadow work and some inner child healing is definitely going to help you get closer to your goal. Okay, if you haven't checked out my program, it's just a playlist here on YouTube right now. It's called My Program. So go over to my playlist and check it out. It's very helpful. It will help you to be able to deal with any tower moments that do happen. It will be able to, help you land safely and help you brush yourself off and get back up. And it's going to help you just turn them around. You guys see the little face there? He's like, oh, I've been through hell. I've been through shit. What is going on? But I'm still happy. I'm still living. I'm still excited. But it's also, we do this to ourselves. A lot of our tower moments are just repeated things that we do to ourselves because we're repeating a cycle. We are going over it. We're doing the same things. We're not addressing the issues, the underlying issues. So they keep on resurfacing. That's all this is. It's almost like they jumped. They've been through this so many times. They know how to get out of this. They're just like, yeah, let's go. And this may be running away from your people, running away from your partner, running away from, whatever this stress is that's causing you a tower moment. And it's like not seeing it. Not seeing it at all. And that's why we need to take some time away from the parties, away from the family functions, Take some time to focus on yourself, your passion, and your inner child, and your feelings, and your thoughts, and your emotions, and your mental, and your, I think I already said like 3 things the same way, or the same things in a different way. Your mental, your emotional, your physical, and your habitual energies. You're focused on these, okay? When you get your mental, your emotional, and your physical right, then the rest will follow. Your habitual will follow if everything else is in line. You've got to have a passion right now. That's too many. You've got to have a passion right now for getting better, not for going through the motions, not for any kind of indulgences, okay? Yeah, it's the weekend, but I'm not really feeling like this is a time to, I mean, it's like, yeah, take care of yourself. Do the things that you would have done for your inner child when they needed you. Treat yourself in a gentle way. Make sure you have enough, but don't overdo things, okay? Your work is too important and your work is waiting, okay? It's almost like this time thing. Like, when is this work going to be done? When is this new freaking start actually going to begin? When are we going to get what we want? When is our mission going to come? When are we going to find our purpose? When are we going to have the relationships that we want and feel positive and good in them? You know, when are we going to, you know, it's as fast as you want to do the inner child healing work. You do the work, you will get the results. If you don't do the work, you're still going to be waiting. You're close to achieving your goal, but that closeness is flipping the switch. And that is what my program is called. Okay? That is what my program is called. You flip the switch. When you do this, you see, we're coming up with shadow work too. Okay, whether I'm feeling like there is maybe a trauma that you know about in your childhood and you haven't, if you've done work on it, you haven't probably done enough. Okay, because a lot of the ways to do inner child healing work out there are just not, they're not either very well explained or they're not, it's just not deep enough. It's not emotional enough. It's not holistic enough. So really our focus needs to be, again, not on spending time with our family and friends right now. It's not on trying to force something and make it work. It's not even trying to like work out things with your people. This is about working out things with your dang self this weekend, you guys. This is why it's Cancer. You know, it's a Cancer moon. So that means our inner, I feel like our inner children are inside, like we really know that this is what we're supposed to do. We really know that, you know, this weekend could be a very, very changing time for you. This could change everything just this weekend in one day. Like, you never know what kind of blockages you are going to release by going inward and doing this work. And it's not that difficult. You know, you build yourself up a little bit because, yeah, it might make you sad to go revisit some of these more sad things that happen in your life, but you're altering them. You're changing your perception. You're not changing what happened. You're changing your perception of what happened. So like I said, if you want to learn how to do that and all my tips and tricks, then check out the program, okay? It is free. It's not going to always be free, but it's very important. It's going to bring you peace in all areas of your life. This is your passion, your inner child, just that overall feeling that everything, you know, is leading to another. Everything happens for a reason. The growth that is happening, and sunflowers grow very fast. Like, this is going to be very rapid growth again. You're like, yes, I figured it out. Like, my passion, I've known, you know, I know what I want now. That's what's going to happen. And that may be almost unexpected. You know, you may be doing this work like a lot of the twin flames, like, oh, I'm just going to do this work for my twin flame, do this work for my twin flame and my partner, and to get what I want. But in reality, like, the best gift is that you actually align all your energies within yourself. Okay? We don't need to have this nightmare life, these things that keep repeating and having them over and over. You are powerful. These are not happening to you. Yes, something happened to you. Probably as a child, maybe as an adolescent, maybe there was repeated traumas. We have to go inward and we have to deal with this. I'm getting chills. This is very, very important. Again, you have to have a passion right now for this. Get fired up. Watch a few more of my videos and I'll talk about it. But I feel like this one is very strong. You know, yes, patience is good. But if you want to speed things up, if you really want to step into this new world, gosh, this is just what I keep on getting to. If you really want to get unstuck with where you're at right now, you know, it's not just about, oh, you know, let's make plans. Let's look forward. Okay. He's wearing yellow and red predominantly. So he's realized his passion because of the healing work that he's done. And it's also black and yellow. So it's shadow work as well. He's got big plans. Okay, you've got big plans. This is going to, again, it's going to change your life. You're going to be able to walk through that door. You're going to be able to get over these hurdles. You're going to go so far. You've already come so far, but you're still like, this is really going to change you. When you get in there, when you deal with your thoughts and your emotions, it changes the way you act every day. And that will really, it's like, you're ready. I can tell you're so ready. You're like jumping, you're like chomping at the bit, you know, to get this new world started for yourself and for others as well. The work that you do on yourself goes beyond you, and it goes to your family, your friends, your pets, your kids, your loved ones, to everybody, even coworkers. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 more, and that's gonna be the end. All right. Yes. Okay. So don't feel any less than because you're still early on the journey, because you're starting this, yada, yada, yada. Again, your potential to help people right now is amazing. And I think this definitely has to do with your mission, your purpose. Okay, whatever that may be. If you don't have a true purpose right now or a mission, it's going to come when you stop distracting yourself with, I feel like, events and people and wanting to do this and always staying busy. And, you know, even I'm kind of getting like faking emotions, like feeling one way when you're, you know, like going and doing stuff when you just don't really feel it. Like, don't do that. Give to yourself first, and then you'll be able to receive from others. This is about going within. This is about doing that inner child healing work and getting that spark back in life. And that will really help you to start to get what you want. It's going to help you get through maybe some rough times. It's going to help you have your person. You know, again, you and your person may have gone through some really rough times. Okay, but especially if you're like the feminine side of a twin flame, you're really leading them, or a soulmate situation, whatever it is, you're really leading them to healing as well. So don't think that you're not. You know, we're all broken on the inside a little bit. We're all chipped and damaged and baggage and all of this stuff. You know, you won't find anybody that isn't. Doesn't matter how good your childhood was. There was something that happened that made your beliefs go wrong, that made your expectations go wrong, et cetera, et cetera. So it's about going through, you know, doing what needs to be done to take care of this stuff and doing this healing and getting this growth. And I feel like you, you know, are in a stage where you're like, you're learning, you're doing some healing, and you're growing really a lot because of it. And that is showing your partner and your people near you like how to change. And you're just empowering yourself so much right now, you know, because when you have, and this is coming for us, you know, we're getting, when you do this work, you are helping to align yourself, your mind, your emotions, your body, and your habitual, you know, way of living. It all comes together. And that's when you're able to really, you know, manifest with the law of attraction. That's why it's called the holistic law of attraction. This is what my channel is all about now. Okay. And this is going to really come through. It's going to help us to pedal harder, pedal faster to get somewhere. You know, it's up to us to start this new. It's not like, oh, we're waiting for things to change. We give our power away so much. These other people in your life, you know, your top 3, top 5 people, they do not have the power. If you're waiting for them to fill your love cup up and give you things and show you things that you're not showing for yourself, don't expect them from them. You put them on hold. Even if it's your relationship, your twin flame, you put their asses on hold. Okay? Because it's your vibration, it's your energy, and this new beginning is reliant on you and nobody else. They will change as you change. Again, let's go back. You're the leader here, okay? You're showing people how to get through the storm. You're showing people not to get distracted, you know, again, by shiny objects. You're showing people how to focus on what is true, how to keep yourself protected, keep yourself warm at night, how to keep on going. Wow, that squirrel looked haggard. Maybe it's because he's all wet. Jeez, I like want to get another look at him. Oh, what a cutie. Oh yeah, God, he looks like he's been through the ringer. Dang. It's like missing fur and all of this stuff, and it's coming up right now, so it's like We may have been put through the ringer. You maybe put your person through the ringer, they put you through the ringer. But when you change, they change. When you change, if people have to fall away, they'll fall away. But usually what happens is they will learn with you. They will grow. They will be like, oh, I got to keep up with them. If I want to still be with them or be around them, and you just kind of rub off on people, and all the work that you do kind of rubs off on people. And then you start to just manifest all of these different things in these different ways, And that's when you get, when you get to the point where you've made these changes on the inner and then you're starting to make them on the outside, that's when that's when you're going to get there, because that's what it takes, is that action. That's the piece of the law of attraction that people don't normally think about. They think about the mental, and a little bit of emotional, but they don't get deep into the emotions and then actually take it forward. Okay? This is about balance. This is about knowing. I feel like it is about a relationship. There's definitely a relationship on your mind, and that may have something to do with your goal. Okay? But it's kind of like a waiting game. It's kind of like this could go either way right now, but if you want it to go this way, then just do this work. And if you want, to not, then you know what I mean? It's a constant balance. It's a constant game. It's life that we have to juggle. It's a dance of life. Nothing really stays the same, so something's going to move, something's going to give. But these cycles, are what we need to get away from. These cycles of going back to the same thing. You're together, you're not. You're together, you're not. You're good, you're not. And it's like, this is the stuff that can end. And we can truly get to a real beginning and a real new understanding and a real new emotional outlook on life. And it really, it all comes down to doing the work. So again, the shadow work and inner child healing, directions, instructions, support. The program is on my playlist. I also do private readings, consultations, and I have a direct coaching club that is lifelong and unlimited. So you can check that out. Basically just go to the description box below, or if you're watching this video later on, you might want to check KlaireeBerry.com for the most up-to-date pricing on all of that type of stuff. You can also follow me all over social media. I am KlaireeBerry at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And of course, like I said, KlaireeBerry.com has all the updated prices on everything. So thank you so much. I'm here for you guys. I love you. I want you to achieve your goals. I know that you're capable of achieving whatever you have in your mind, truly. If it's planted there, it's not that, it's for sure going to happen, but you're capable of it if you take advantage of the resources that are available to you. Okay, and this program is one of the resources. Because our inner children are they're all fucked up. They're all neglected. A lot of us, if you're on the little older side like me, we came from, a lot of childhood emotional neglect. And Sophia Charles just did a video on that. It was so common back then, because you weren't supposed to coddle, the young children, and they just kind of had a free reign to go out and play in the neighborhood and all of this stuff. And it's like, a little bit of neglect going on. And then you have any kind of traumas on that. Like most of us do have some kind of deep trauma, and some of us do and don't even realize it. And even if you do realize it, then you probably might not fully understand all of the full effects that are surrounding that. So I say, take advantage of this Cancer moon. We're wanting to feel safe, but it's also what you do. When you do the inner child healing work, you're making yourself feel safe, It's about belonging. And this is also, that's what, especially the inner child healing work that I actually do personally, definitely has to do with that. So this is a perfect time. It's about feeling safe. It's about, a little bit of seclusion, staying home, comforting yourself, emotions, okay? Caring for others and yourself, caring for your inner child, caring for yourself like family, taking care of yourself, just like you're always trying to take care of other people, okay? I feel like some of this is there's a few people in your life that you just, you'll drop anything, you'll do whatever, and then you'll put yourself last, and you and your inner child are last. If you truly love yourself, which again, you might not, sometimes we think we do, and we might start to say we do, but it's awkward, and we're like, oh, that's weird, why do I have to do this, but a true self-love is so much more than just nice baths and rose petals and, buy myself a nice meal or whatever. It's all of those things, but it's so much more, and it is giving yourself the time and space and energy to do this work. And again, you might have to put your life on hold a little bit. Okay, you might have to, I'm really feeling like just stay home. I mean, it's perfect weather for this. Here in Kansas City, it's freaking rainy and overcast. So I feel like it's the perfect time to go inward. So let me know what you think. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys heed the warnings. I hope you guys can see, I want you to achieve your goals. So I hope that you are gonna, go over there and do this work. Okay, and let me know if you have any issues. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.